and blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my last video did really great and I'm super happy with the results. I got a bunch of views, a couple likes, some new subscribers. So if you're one of those new subscribers, hello, welcome back. I hope you stick around and enjoy the rest of my videos. But yeah, I was really pleased with the results, so I would just like to say thank you for that. And I hope you guys enjoy this video as well today. So in today's video, I'll be using the Pigma Microns as well as a Pigma graphic and a Pigma brush. I'm super excited to try these out. One little thing, however, if you know me, I do not do black and white art. It's just not my thing. I need to have some sort of color in it. So for this illustration, I did add some other star things, but I tried keeping it kind of different, as you'll see in the video. So I hope you guys enjoy and follow me throughout the video. So here are the microns, and the ones I have is the 005 point, the 01, 02, 03, 05, 08, 1, and then the brush nib. I'll also be using the Kimberly 2H pencil again, pink eraser, and the CH Hansom sharpener for my last video. I'll also be using the Sobo glue, a makeup brush I found, some E.L.F glitter, and there I go spilling it all over the place. That's gonna be fun to clean up in the next 2 weeks. Let's just brush that away. Some pink nail polish, green nail polish, and this sparkly confetti nail polish. I'll also be using the Strathmore Sketch again, and this is just some of the ideas I had coming into the video and the concept that I kind of wanted to go around. I really wanted to incorporate plants into that drawing I did on the right, so that's what I ended up doing in the final product. And yeah, just adding these little balls of color would be really cute. So here I go, starting to sketch, and I created a circle, some diagramming where I wanted the body to be placed, and just drawing in her legs and a pose that I really wanted. Then I started drawing her head, and I really wanted it to kind of pop out of that circle frame of her kind of floating through space. Then I started drawing some of the greenery and some plants that I wanted to incorporate with that green sparkly nail polish from Old Navy that I found. So you see me draw in that foot, but I later on take it away since I felt like I wanted the bottom to be less busy. I really like these Kimberly drafting pencils because they're really easy to use and they sharpen very nicely versus a lot of drafting pencils depending on the different size. Like I'm using a 2H and sometimes it'll snap, but this one doesn't. Then I start going in with a 05 micron to line out my drawing. Just mostly line out the subject or the girl in this drawing since I wanted to make her the focal point and everything else a background. So as far as the YouTube schedule for me, I'll most likely be posting Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'll try to post at least 3 times a week. But yeah, if I don't worry, I didn't die. So here I am using the Sobo glue, and you just need a little bit because Sobo glue is very tacky but dries fairly quick. So I just wanted to lay on a little bit without wasting glue. Then I dipped the same brush into the gold makeup powder and lay it on, kind of brush it. I really liked using this powder and I've never used it. It's like a glitter eyeshadow applicant and I've never used it, so I was like, oh, let's just use this for this piece since it's really shiny, super pretty, and I felt like it would glue nicely with the Sobo. Then I started painting the greenery with the old navy green sparkly nail polish, and this part was really fun to see next to the gold since whenever the flash from the camera lit on it, it made really pretty sparkles all over the place, and it was really nice. It was really weird painting with nail polish. If I could go back, I'd probably try to find a different brush size and maybe use a thinner paintbrush, but I wanted to stick to this kind of makeup look and use the smallest makeup brush I had in my pouch, and yeah, so this was my smallest brush I could find, so I ended up using that. But the nail polish brush itself was still smaller than the makeup brush, so I just ended up using the brush that came with the nail polish. Then you'll see me here putting on that confetti nail polish. It's really clear, so I had to do a lot of coats of that nail polish, especially the pink sparkly one, not that much, but this confetti nail polish, I had to really thicken up the layers, maybe 3 to 5 layers. And then I started adding more gold to the piece, shaking off as I went. And then I started just adding glue straight from the nozzle just to get a very high pigmentation of that gold color. I started finally getting the background the way I wanted. It was looking super pigmented with that gold, sparkly, shiny, and I just fell in love with this color and I hope to use it again. Then you can see I started doing another layer of that green nail polish. I just wanted to make sure it was as pigmented as the gold of the background. Then I started going in with the microns and using that brush nib for the thicker parts and just making sure I had that high pigmentation of black around the shadow areas that I really wanted to do before hatching and doing other types of line work to create shadows and details. And there I go, just hatching away and creating different line textures to give different shadows to different things. Like the fabric, I tried doing lighter hatching, while on the clothing and skin tone, it was a little bit more heavier and thicker to kind of give that very ominous look, I would say. Like the background is very magical and pretty, but I wanted this character to look like ominous, as if she's falling through this colorful space that she's new to. This is the part I wish I could redo and kind of fix up when I start working on her face. I wish I hadn't gone so dark with the hatching. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look good either. Like, I just wish it was a little bit more cleaner. I think I went a little too dark with my hatching. So I tried going in with the 08 jelly roll and cleaning up and trying to make it a little bit lighter, which I guess helped, but then it made the left side of her face look like she had a 5 o'clock shadow. So I'm not super happy about that, but I still think it came out all right. I think because I love color so much, it was really difficult to work with these microns, and I wanted to make these pigments and shadows and crazy ideas, and that's why I ended up adding the nail polish and makeup eyeshadow powder, just to give it a pop of color and make it me, because I don't really do a lot of work that's black and white. And I know they sell these microns in different colors, so maybe I'll buy some of those and try that out again and see if maybe I'll like them a little bit more. But I really like these microns. They're smooth. My favorite nib of all of them has to be this brush nib that I'm using right now on the greenery. Super smooth. It can layer over anything because the ink is so delicate. So this nail polish was still a little bit glossy and tacky, but the color was sticking to it perfectly. So that was great. And there you have it. There's my illustration piece in Micron and different makeup products, and I hope you guys enjoy, and leave some comments below about what you think about this piece, and let me know what you think I should do next, what medias I should work with in my next video. And don't forget to check out my different social medias and links down below in the description box.